Yo, what's good? It's Skano from the Gutter News. This story caught my eye because I used to live in Ashtabula, actually. There's also kind of a interesting backstory to it. But two women were arrested after they dropped off the body of an 80-year-old man, Douglas Raymond, under suspicious circumstances. So, 55-year-old Lorene Ferrallo, 60-year-old Karen Cashborn of Ashtabula, Ohio. Apparently, they were staying with this dude. They did reside with him. Their exact relationship at this time is unclear, but you know, use your own imagination. You know, probably leeching off the dude. You know what I'm saying? It'd be older guys they get a check, pension, whatever, get lonely, and they may pay for companionship. Let's put it like that. This is all speculation on my part, actually. Anyway, so it's unclear exactly how uh, Raymond ended up being deceased, but apparently these women loaded his body into the car and drove to his bank with his body in clear view. Um, and they were able to withdraw, money from his account. How much money they didn't say, but anyway, they pulled it off. Um, like I said, his body in clear view. I guess that to actually, you know, finesse the whole transaction. The tellers didn't think anything of it, I guess. So when they went to drop the body off, they didn't leave any information. They dropped them off at what is Ashtabula Medical. Forgot the name of the actual hospital, but it's not the same as when I lived there. But anyway, so they just dropped the dude, you know, drop his course off at the local medical center and just dip out. No information given. Then one of the women later called back some hours later and give a little bit of information about the dude. And that's what led, police back to these women. So right now, as it stands, it's really unclear, like I said, the cause of death. So could be that dude died of natural causes. Obviously, it could be some more nefarious circumstances surrounding his death. But like I said, at this time, those details are not known. But the women have been arrested and charged with desecrating a corpse or something along the lines of. So for right now, that's all they looking at. But they are being investigated as they, try to figure out, determine what the actual cause of death was. But it just goes to show you, man, how desperate, people are in these times to try to make some money. Whether desperate, whether greedy, whatever the case may be. Obviously, people will go to any lengths. Certain people, you know. So this is one of the more creative. I would have to say one of the more creative scams I've heard of other cases where people try to use a deceased person's information or maybe even try to disguise themselves as a deceased person to, get access to, you know, financial gain. But to ride to the bank with the body, you're sitting in the front seat, this is some new shit to me. So I must say, I'm fairly impressed with because they had balls. These two women had some big balls to, and they pulled it off. Well, you know, the initial play they pulled off. At the end of the day, though, I doubt whatever they got out this man's account is going to be worth. They probably only do a few months, if they didn't have anything to do with that, the man's death. So at the end of the day, like I said, I'm impressed. 216 Skano from the gutter.